So really quick, I'm so excited for every one of you guys that came out to Florida, experienced this event. How many of you guys were actually with me not so long ago? Like, make some noise. I remember a few people. I remember seeing Amanda. I remember seeing Sherry and Wendy and Billy, Val. Oh my gosh, Val was there, and Lucy. Oh, Lucy's amazing. I remember seeing Reagan and Miss Jackie. Like, it is so amazing. And Reagan, can we talk about commitment really quick? Reagan, how did you show up, Reagan?
Okay, I'm unmuted. I showed up with some health challenges. I have a boot on my leg. I'm 3 weeks after.
Can you show us the boot on your leg? Come on, lift it up.
I don't know. Lift it up. Okay, but I have a background on, so it won't show up. Let me see.
Come on. Yep,
No?
we see the boot. A little, we've seen the bottom of it.
Yeah.
And even though you had a boot on your leg, you still showed up to the event.
I had to go, Junior. I've been with Live Satori for a couple of months now. I am so engaged with this community, and I just had to meet everybody in person and get all that great energy and, get all the fantastic content that I knew was going to be a part of the live event. So glad I did. Everything worked out, and I'm home now and feeling great.
Absolutely awesome. See, this is commitment. Most people, I listen to people, and I feel like a lot of people think, hey, Junior, you're filming this event, and why am I filming this event? Like, you guys have like this, I don't know. And it's just like, guys, I'm doing these events for you guys. And if you're not showing up, it says more about you than it says about me. I hope you guys understand, because at the end of the day, when people like Trang and Reagan and Isla and Abigail, Natalie, when these people show up, Marie, when these people show up, they gain from this. Amanda, how many times did you cry at this event?
Every day.
Every day, literally. How impactful was it for you?
Oh, it was so life-changing. It opened up it opened up the sky so much that I didn't even know it was possible.
And you had Phyllis and Val. Guys, listen, opportunities come once in a lifetime. I'm not going to sit down and blow smoke up your ass and say, hey, I'm the only opportunity, because I'm not. I'm really not. And I'm definitely not the type of person who's going to say that I'm the only opportunity out there. However, when those opportunities in your face that comes around, if you are truly serious about changing your life, then I would highly suggest that you take these opportunities. The event was absolutely amazing. The event was exactly what I showed you. The event, at least, exactly what I showed you. The event was absolutely incredible. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, we had so much fun. Anyways, I'm not going to rub it in you guys' face anymore. You missed out. For those that missed out, I want to talk about something so interesting. And in fact, it's really interesting because this was actually the topic that I pre-planned probably, how long ago? About 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And I did not line it up with the events. I did not facilitate. I didn't know how this thing was going to go out. And coming from the event and listening to a few people, even I just had dinner with a few people, and they were talking about this thing and this concept. And I figured, wow, it's really interesting. Like today's topic, all right? Just so that you guys know, I'm not even kidding you guys. I wrote this, and this is going to be thinking about your future, right? So this is a topic that I pre-planned. Guys, it's literally on my phone. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, right? We pre-planned this about 2-3 months ago, and we're going to be covering the importance of thinking about your future, all right? It's really interesting, actually, and I'll tell you exactly why. However, before I do that, do you guys mind if I show you guys some money? Who here wants to see some money?
I want to see the money.
In the chat if you want to see some money.
We always want to see money.
Just know? Awesome. Go over there and pull up my account. Okay, so refresh it. Okay, amazing. Awesome. So, thank you so much. Isn't it ironic when I do things at work? Abigail, tell them about that. Whenever I do things, it normally works.
Yeah.
Abigail and Orange. You guys experienced that too.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, really, really quick, I'm going to showcase some money, showing what some of you guys earned in the past 7 days. So, this is Trang. Congratulations. $5,095.
Let's go,
Congratulations.
Oh my God. Congratulations.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Trey.
Oh my gosh, Junior.
All right. Awesome. I just paid out Evelyn $4,000, $4,500. I hope she's doing.
Evelyn.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Not Evelyn. Evelyn.
Oh, Evelyn. Let's go, Evelyn.
Wow.
I wonder if she is in here. Crickets. Sounds like crickets.
She is.
Yeah.
She's here.
She is here?
Yeah.
Sexy, Evelyn. Congratulations, sweetheart.
Thank you so much, Junior. I keep
Congratulations.
saying,
Tina.
thank you. I keep saying, I can't believe this is my life. I'm able to do this with my baby on my hip. It's amazing. Thank you
How
so
many
much,
babies?
Junior.
How many babies?
I have 2 kids, and one is almost 11, and one is 1.5. So I'm
And you're
always here
still
with my
able-
1.5. Yeah.
And you haven't allowed babies to be your crutch, because there's so
Oh,
many
no.
times that we speak to these moms, right? There's so many times I speak to moms. Oh no, my babies are this, my babies are that. I can't do this because of my babies. And they use their babies as an excuse. And then afterwards, let me tell you what's so bad, Evelina. You know what they do after? They then blame their kids for their shortcomings.
Yeah.
How many of us have parents that has done that to us? They blamed us for their failures, for things that they weren't able to do with their lives. How many of us had parents that did that? With your hands? Guys, we're not alone. We are not alone. However, I want you guys to look at Evelyn not as, oh yeah, she just made $4,000. It's really fucking cool. $4,000 really ain't much, right? But look at her as an inspiration, because she is sitting down showing mothers, and you're a single mother, correct? No,
Oh, wait, she's me.
she's not a single mother, but she's still showing you guys that is absolutely possible, even as motherhood or being a mother and having to deal with kids running left. She is still able to sit down and make this thing possible. Guys, give it for Evelina.
Whoop, whoop. Let's go, Evelina. Congratulations.
So I paid her out, 2 days ago, Evelina? Yesterday? 2 days ago, sometime? All right.
Yesterday,
because
yes.
I held, yeah, because I held her money for about 2 weeks because we had to do some verifications on some stuff. So I didn't want to, when everything verified, I didn't want to hold her money for longer than I had to. Once everything was verified, I gave you a key and we cleared it. So what she'll do is she'll also show her PayPal account, as if she just got paid for it. All right, Natalie,
Yes.
2,345 schmickaroon. Congratulations, Natalie.
Congrats.
Oh, yes,
Natalie.
a money magnet.
That's right.
Right, Abigail, 4,792 schmickaroon.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Abigail. Our
Oh my-
superstar.
Maya, $248 schmickles.
Bye, Maya.
Hey, Kelly, back up. Don't catch a heart attack. It's just numbers. Okay. Isla, 2,091 schmickaroon.
Let's get it, Isla.
Evelyn, $1,005.
Oh,
Congratulations,
Wow.
Evelyn.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Jackie, 1,045 schmickaroonies.
Let's go, Jacqueline.
Billy, 797 schmickles.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, Bob.
Congratulations, Billy.
Cheryl, 2,638
Yes,
schmickaroonies.
Cheryl.
Give me Cheryl.
Jacob, 547 schmickles.
Congratulations, Jacob. Yeah, Jacob.
Mackenzie, 1,000 schmickaroonies.
Congrats, Mackenzie.
oh wow.
Olivia, 3,705 schmickaroonies.
Oh my God. She just got started. She just got started.
What the shit? Oh,
So really quick, guys, really quick. I want to let you guys in on my observation. Can I let you guys in on my observation?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So this is what I observed by just reading out these names and the people that have made money and the people I'm paying out. I'm realizing one similarity. And the similarity is that every single person that I'm actually paying out, these people all committed come to the event this weekend.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Yep.
This is trying $5,000, trying to stop paying out $5,000 just now.
Thank you, Junior.
See, Kelly is happy. You could see it in her face. Now she got to go shopping today. Spend your sister's money, man. That's what big sisters are for. Well, Trey didn't come. Trey.
Virtual in spirit.
Virtual in spirit. That means the cash had to be schmickles, not schmickeroonies. Ah, see? You would have came, you'd have had an extra zero. Somewhere between that 7 and the other 0.
Let's add
See?
2 next week.
All right. Sexy. Abigail. 4,792. This is a sexy number.
Let's go,
Oh my gosh, that is sexy, Abigail.
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Junior.
Congratulations.
Absolutely sexy. Oh my goodness. All right. But guys, I really want you guys to take note. This could be possible for you. It doesn't have to take next year. These results can be yours as soon as you want it to be yours. Does that make sense? There's nothing stopping any of you guys from having success, there's nothing stopping you guys. And quite frankly, if you came to my event this weekend, you'd have realized it. So, okay, everyone else, I'm going to pay you guys out later. But for everyone that I paid out, please pull up your phones. Let us see your money. Let us see your money. Olivia, that was your first payout with me, correct?
Yes.
Yes? How does that feel? Your first ever paycheck with me. Ain't fucking $200, ain't $300, fucking $3,000.
It feels amazing. It feels great.
Evelina, 4,000. I paid her out yesterday. That's her cash. Olivia was with in Florida this weekend. Right? Had to leave early. Why did you have to leave early?
My husband had an accident and was in the emergency room, so I had to get home to him.
My husband had an accident and he was in the emergency room. But yet still, I'm going to leave my husband in the emergency room, not because I don't love him, but because I know that I can come to this event the same exact way I commit every fucking day to my job. Every single day I commit to this job that is keeping me in bondage and slavery. But I'm going to commit to doing something different. I'm going to commit to being in Orlando because there is something there that I can use to better my situation and circumstance. And once I finish with the event, I will fly back and spend time with my husband because he needs me. Commitment. Most people, Miss Jackie said something amazing at the event. Fucking best thing I've ever heard. I wish I fucking said it. Literally. Miss Jackie, can you say that for me one more time, please? It was so good. I want to steal it from her, but I can't. Miss Jackie, where you at?
I don't think she can.
Oh, Miss Jackie.
Okay, I was trying to unmute and it wouldn't let me unmute. I said at the event, Junior, I said, are you committed? Are you interested or are you committed?
Are you interested or are you committed? Most of you guys walk through your life anxious and then you ask why you don't have results. You ask why your life is not improving. You ask why things are not changing for you. Are you interested in a better life or are you committed to having a better life? Which one? Type it in the chat. And I better only see 60 people, 60 or 70 people saying, no, I'm committed. Because every one of you guys, this is an equal fucking opportunity. I'm an equal opportunity employer, right? Every one of you guys had an equal opportunity to show up. Not for me, not for Miss Jackie, not for Isla, not for Trang. Each and every one of you guys had the opportunity to show up for yourself. Olivia, you left your husband in the emergency room to be here for the event. Would you do it again if you had to? Based off of what you learned at that event,
Sure will.
would you do it again if you had to?
Yes, I will. Sure.
And then we have people sitting down saying, oh, yeah, my dog fucking got into a car accident and he's inside of a lake and he doesn't know how to swim. So I got to go and I got to save my dog from the lake and help him swim, because it's that important. We have people creating these weird ass excuses for why they cannot allow themselves. Yes.
He went to the hospital, he went in the emergency room the same Thursday. I made it in Orlando and I stayed through my 3 days. Yes, I would do it
Right,
again.
exactly.
Amazing.
But imagine that. Imagine that. That is committed. That's not interested. That is committed. That is not interested. Thank you so much for that, Olivia. I really appreciate it. Now, I want you guys to start thinking about your future because what you want can be yours. So you guys need to start thinking about your future, not because I'm a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. I'm just saying, if you're not thinking about your future, who is thinking about your future? If you're not thinking about your future and where you want to go in life, who is thinking about it? And in fact, I'm not saying to think about your future to collect anxiety. I'm saying think about your future for hopes, inspiration, and anticipation. Does that make sense? How many of you guys think about your future and you get fucking freaked out? Oh my gosh, I don't know what's gonna happen. I got this happening, I got this thing and this thing. How many of you guys do that? Come on, look at your hands. Soil, I'm seeing your face. Come on. Listen, you guys, I don't want this. This is our safe place. Don't, no. This is me. I can only help you if you help me help you. How many of you guys are literally anxious about your future? Like, I don't know what's going to happen. And that, how many of you guys feel like that right now? Very good. Very good. Very fucking good. And I'll tell you exactly why. How many of you guys want to know exactly why you feel like that? Move your hands. I'll tell you guys. In fact, I was in dinner today with Danny. She asked this question that kind of made me do a weird doodle, a weird, you know me, creating these weird things out of nowhere. And I picked up a cup and I did a doodle for her. And I'm going to share with you guys this doodle because I feel like it's so significant. And I wish that I probably understood this earlier on in my life. So I want you guys to think of this cup. All right, think of this glass. This is the cup. Is it empty or full?
Empty.
Empty. This, my friends, is known as your past. This is known as your past. And then there's this cup. Is this cup empty or is it full? Some people said half full, right? Some people said half empty. Some people are saying half. This, my friends, this is your present. Sexy. And this cup, oh, by George, what do you think this cup is? This cup is full. How many of us want the full cup? Type in the chat, I want the full cup. How many of you guys want the full cup? Type in the chat, I want the full cup. I want the full cup. I don't want half a cup. I don't want an empty cup. I want the full cup. Come get this thing, please. Hurry up. I want the full cup. Great. And each and every one of you guys deserve the full cup. Hopkins, you deserve the full cup. Phyllis, you deserve the full cup, sweetheart. Well, you want me to tell you the issue? This is the issue. How many of you guys are feeling anxiety? Wiggle your hands. The reason why you are feeling anxiety is because all you can focus on and all you're pondering on and all you're thinking about is this. That's all you're thinking about. And thinking about something that you do not have causes you to feel what? Type the answer in the chat. Thinking about something that you do not have causes you to feel what? Put it in the chat. Anxiety, anxious, sad, and lack, worried, separation, defeated, depressed, fear, unsure, somewhat empty, overwhelmed, unaccomplished, uncertain, feel like I'm failing. This is really good. Feel like a loser. This is really good. I love these answers because you know why? How many of you guys, again, you feel anxiety thinking about the future with your hands? Is it because you want to feel anxiety or is it because you're focused so much on this thing that you don't have? You're focused so much on this thing that you don't have. Gino's like, yeah, that's why. Soila, can we unmute Soila? Who am I to help Soila out? So can we unmute her and pin her, please? Am I able to do that? Can I get away with that or no? Pin her and unmute her. Can I get away with that? Or am I allowed, master, to do that? I gotta
There we
ask for
go.
permission.
You hear me?
Yeah, so you can believe this? I gotta ask permission to do shit nowadays. What kind of madness world do we live in now? Sola, can you agree
Yes.
with me that the reason that you're feeling anxious, you're feeling anxiety is because you're so focused on what you do not have?
That's right. I have been using up so much of my energy trying to do everything I can, and it's still not getting full.
And she just said something really important. She's using up so much of her energy. See, I don't think you guys understand that energy is not whether we want to believe it or not. Our energy gets depleted. Well, do you think your fucking cell phone, everyone pick up your cell phone. Pick up your cell phone. Every single person, pick up your cell phone. Because you guys must not understand how this shit work. If you spend all day on your cell phone, what happens to your cell phone? It gets depleted, and you need to charge it. You're spending all of your energy focusing on a future that you do not have as yet, and you're distracting yourself from creating the future that you want. Let me explain that a little bit better. We are currently here, yet we want to get to here. This, my friends, my family, this is called a gap. This is called a gap. We are focused so much on where we are right now versus what we do not have. And it stresses us out. It gives us anxiety, right? Matter of fact, let's name these things. Stress, anxiety, depression. Guys, give me some more. Depression,
Worried,
overwhelmed,
Disappointed.
frustrating,
worried, frustrating, disappointment,
Anger.
anger. We have all of these feelings. Sadness. This is the last one. Sadness. We have all of these feelings when we think about our present compared to our future. Now, my question is, are these things empowering or empowering? Is stress, feeling stress, anxiety, depression, overwhelm, worry, frustration, disappointment, anger, sadness, is this empowering or disempowering? Type it in the chat. Is it empowering or disempowering? We're going to get down to the meat and the gravy of this shit. I know, guys, I know I'm huge on that feelings ain't that important, but this is where feelings are important. Because sometimes, guys, your feelings are your superpowers when used correctly. If these are my feelings, is this a superpower or is this a fucking crutch? Which one? If these are my feelings, stress, anxiety, depression, overwhelm, worry, frustration, disappointment, anger, sadness, is this a superpower? Is this a crutch? For all the people that think I hate feelings are good. It's not when you use it like this. It's a damn crutch. Absolutely fucking correct. Now, what happens when we look at it from here? What happens when we look at our past to where we've been? This, my family, is called the game. This is called the game. This is called the game. How far have we came? Tell me how far have you came? Sola, tell me, how far have you came? How much have you improved in the past 24 months? How far have you been?
How far have I been? I believe I have learned a lot and I have grown a lot. I mean, but other than that, I don't really know what you mean.
How much have you gained in the past 2 years? What has improved? Sola, there's had to have
I've
been
been-
something improved in your life. What has improved?
Not really sure. I've been in the same
Are
spot.
you, are you married?
I'm married, 20 years.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Has your relationship deteriorated since from 2 years ago, or has it improved from 2 years ago?
It's always improving.
Heart,
Great marriage.
listen to the game. We cannot sit down and say, and this is the problem. This is the problem. The things that we gain in our life, we fucking completely act like it don't exist. Sweetheart, what have you gained? Because if you didn't gain something, you lost something. The universe don't just stand still. No matter what you think you know about the world, it don't stand still. Nothing fucking stands still. The fucking world is rotating, meaning you have to also be moving, meaning nothing is still. So if something isn't growing and getting better, it's only deteriorating and getting worse. But the issue here, and I'm gonna use you as an example, Soila. The issue here is that you're so focused on what you're lacking. And this is the issue. This is where all of these feelings are coming from, right? The issue here, and sweetheart, Soila, this is not just for me. This is not just for you. This is for everyone. Because every single person that said, hey, I feel anxiety, this is why. It's because we're so focused on what we don't have that we completely overlook what we actually have. And this is why I want to talk to you guys about your gap and your gain. This is why I want to talk to you guys about your future. Think about your future. What have you gained? And when you start thinking about the things that you've gained in the past year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, when your cup was empty, to where it is now, where it's at least seeing momentum, something is happening for you. Because whether Sola wants to agree with me or not, there was a time when she was fucking lonely. She was sad. She was by herself. And now she has a marriage of 20 years. I don't know about you, but that's a fucking gain. Type when you think about how far you came. Type in the chat, how do you feel about just thinking about how far you came in life, in situations and things, how far you came, how does it feel? Proud. We feel proud. What else? Grateful. Thankful, at peace, accomplished, rest, encouraged. One more, confidence. So now my next question is, these feelings that you're feeling right here, proud, grateful, thankful, at peace, accomplished, blessed, excited, encouraged, confident, does this make you empowered or does it make you feel disempowered? Empowering, isn't it? It's exciting, right? Empowering. So here's the issue. Here's the issue laid out in front of you. Most of you guys want to accomplish something. However, you are focused in this area and you're disempowered. So you're not able to accomplish much because you're so focused on what you do not have. You're so caught up on the stresses of feeling like a failure, feeling like you lost something, like you don't have things, completely disregarding the things that you have and how far you've came in life. Because if you sat down for a fucking moment, if you sat down for a moment and you thought about how far you actually came, would you quit? Yes or no? Type in the chat. If you sat down for a moment and think about how far you came, would you quit? Yes or no? It's easier to quit when you think about everything that you don't have. It's so easy. It's so easy. And that's why I'm telling you guys, don't worry about what you don't have. Don't worry about the gap. Forget this gap. It's not important. It's really not. Because the gap represents what you will gain. This gap represents what you will gain the moment you dedicate yourself and commit yourself to the process of gain. We're all growing. We're all growing. I want to use marriage as an example, right? Let's just use marriage as an example. Let's just say my relationship with somebody is X, Y, and Z, right? And it may be hard, challenging, difficult, whatever the case is. And if I'm thinking about, oh, wow, well, my husband or my wife ain't fucking Miss Universe lady or guy. I'm looking at that gap. Am I going to see this person the same? Yes or no? No, I'm not going to see this person the same. I'm not going to want to, that feeling is not going to be there. Because I'm now looking at what this person doesn't have. Now I start looking at gain, right? I start saying, okay, this is how, like, these are the gains that this person has had. This is how many things we've accomplished together, how many breakthroughs we've overcame, or issues, or whatever the case is. This is how much we've gained. And I'm so focused on the gain. Am I going to be more committed to this person or less committed to this person? Type in the chat. Am I going to be more committed or less committed to this person? Absolutely. I will be more committed. And it's the same exact thing with your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. If you sit down and you look at how far you came, why would you turn back? Why would you stop short? Why would you turn back? Why would you stop short? Homeless, drug addict, no money, alone. How many of us resonates with this past? With your hands. Something in this past. How many of us resonates with it? Present. Or instead of homeless, I'll actually use me. Okay. Drug free. Instead of homeless, I'll put home full. Because shit, I don't think I'm homeless anymore. I think I'm home full. Or not homeless, home more. See, I'm home more. Alone. What's the opposite of alone? What's the opposite of alone? Not married.
Not alone, Junior.
Rounded.
Surrounded. Surrounded.
Together.
Loved.
Together. Okay?
Companion.
Now check this out. Billionaire. I'm going to use me. Billionaire. Healthy. Hotels. Hotels full. Right? Multiple hotels. I'm hotels full. And I'm not surrounded, but I am what's bigger than surrounded. Okay? Yes. This is me. If I sat down and I'm just like, I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be healthy. I want to have hotels. I want to be more blessed. I don't have any of those things. Guys, these are my goals. Like, I'm literally sharing with you guys my goals. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be healthy. I want to have multiple hotels. I'm already blessed, but shit, I could be a little bit more blessed or not, I'm saying, right? But if I'm sitting down and I'm focusing on these things, do you think I'm going to be empowered or disempowered eventually? Especially when I obviously don't have these things. Eventually. It may not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow. It may not happen next week or next month. But a year from now, if I keep saying and I keep looking at the fact that I don't have $1 billion, my health is not where I want it to be. I haven't gotten my first hotel as yet. How do you think I'm going to start feeling? How do you think I'm going to start feeling? I'm going to start feeling stress, anxiety, depression, overwhelmed, worried, frustration, disappointment, anger, and sadness. I'm going to start feeling these things. It is normal. It is absolutely normal. But now I want to share with you guys how Junior Anthony, I'm giving you guys my plan. Are you guys ready for it? I'm literally going to give you guys my plan. Are you ready for it? How I'm going to get to this status? Absolutely no doubt. I'm going to literally show you guys. All I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the things that I've gained in my life. If I went from literally being homeless, not a drug addict, a weed addict. Gotta kind of change that up, right? Plant addict or whatever you want to call it, right? I went from homeless to being a weed addict, having no money, all alone. Now being a millionaire, being drug-free, having multiple homes, and being surrounded by amazing, beautiful, irreplaceable people. If I can go from that to this in a few years, I'm fucking excited to see what I'm going to accomplish in the next 3 to 4 years. I'm fucking excited. Because if I accomplished all of these things in my past, right? I overcame this past. I overcame those things. Fucking excited to see what my future is going to look like. Does that make sense? You want to think about your future. Absolutely, you should. But think about your future in an empowering manner, not in a manner that's going to cause you stress and anxiety and pain and hurt. Think about your future with anticipation. Because if you've gained all that you've gained so far, the only fucking thing stopping you from continuously gaining more would only be untimely death. It's the only thing that would stop me. It's the only thing that would stop you. The only thing. How many of you guys are ready to fucking conquer this week? Type in the chat. I want to say fuck yeah, but I know some of you guys don't like the fuck word. I mean the F word. However, if you like the fuck word, say fuck yeah. And if you don't like the fuck word or the F word, type in yeah in the chat. How many of you guys are ready to fucking dominate? Not just survive the next week waiting for a fucking paycheck. I'm not talking about surviving. I am talking about dominating. If you are serious and you are ready to dominate your upcoming week, your upcoming year, I want you to type in the chat, you're ready for this. Because quite frankly, you are. Every single one of you guys were made for greatness. Every single one of you guys. My only suggestion that will help you guys. Again, this was literally a dinner conversation that I've seen benefited this person so much. The only thing stopping you is the anxiety that you feel thinking about your future. So my solution to you is stop focusing on what you don't have, because that's lack. Focus on what you gained. Focus on how far you've came. This amazing young lady that I had lunch with or dinner with, she overcame trauma, addictions, problems after problems. She overcame those things. She can overcome those things. Fucking F. If she can overcome those things, she can fucking overcome anything. We're not using our past as our burden. I do also want to take note on that. We are not using our past as our burden. Because I know some of you guys are going to sit down and be like, oh, well, this happened to me in my past. No, your past is not going to be used as your burden. Don't use your past as your burden. Use your past as a ruler. Sounds awesome? Great. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for spending this amazing hour with me. I just have one more assignment for you guys. I want you guys to go into the Satorian Circle community, and I want you guys to type out, what have you gained in the past 12 months? Take 10 minutes and write out, what have you gained? What have you gained? What have you gained? Bring awareness and attention to the things that you've gained. And even if you feel defeated now, and there's things that may not be working in your favor, there are still things that you gained. Even if it's a fucking breath of fresh air, that is still something that you gained that others didn't. Anyways, thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate you guys sticking with me and staying with me.